Today's story is Wreck-It Ralph, Sugar Rush. The author is Ellen O'Hara and the illustrator is Cory Loftis. Let's find out what Wreck-It Ralph and Princess Penelope get into. I think that's her name. It's been a while since I saw that movie. All right, here we go. Wreck-It Ralph worked as the bad guy in a video game. At the start of each new game, Ralph yelled, "I'm gonna wreck it!" And then he did. Fix-It Felix worked as the good guy. He fixed everything Ralph wrecked. The Nicelanders loved Felix. They gave him medals and pies, but they threw Ralph in the mud. One night, Ralph had an idea. If he got a medal, he could be a good guy, but he would have to get it from another game. Ralph found a medal, but on his way home, he crash-landed in a racing game called Sugar Rush. A girl named Vanellope, that's it, Vanellope, saw the medal and cried, "Race you for it!" "Give it back," Ralph demanded, but Vanellope held on to it. She thought the medal was a gold coin. She wanted to use it to enter the Sugar Rush kart race. When Ralph finally found Vanellope, she was in a mud puddle. The other racers had wrecked her cart. "Hey, leave her alone," Ralph shouted. No one deserved the mud puddle treatment. Ralph chased the kids away. When he returned, Vanellope offered him a deal. If he helped her build a new cart, she would return his medal when she won the race. Reluctantly, Ralph agreed. Vanellope and Ralph sneaked into the cart bakery. They were allowed to make 2 mistakes, but if they made a third, the mallet would smash their cart to pieces. Uh-oh. First, Ralph and Vanellope made the batter. It was harder to mix than they thought. "Too much batter," a game voice announced. It was their first mistake. Vanellope broke the mixer. That was their second mistake. "I'm gonna mix it," Ralph said, pounding the batter with his huge fists. Then into the oven it went. At last, a fully baked cart popped out. "We still have to decorate it," Vanellope said. They tried to frost the cart, but ended up making a gooey mess. They had made too many mistakes. "Fail!" the game voice boomed. Vanellope quickly finished decorating the cart, while Ralph stopped the mallet from smashing it. She threw everything she could find onto the cart. Sprinkles, frosting, and bits of candy. The cart looked a little strange. But Vanellope loved it. "It's perfect," she cried. She and Ralph proudly signed their names on the side. There was still one problem. "I don't know how to drive a real cart," Vanellope said. "If you're going to race, you need to learn how to drive," Ralph said. He used his giant fists to pound some stones so Vanellope could have a practice racetrack. At last the track was ready, but the cart was still a mystery. Ralph couldn't drive either. Vanellope finally got going. Then something strange happened. Vanellope and her cart disappeared and reappeared in another spot. She had glitched. Ralph thought she might have a chance at winning if only she could stop glitching. Vanellope zoomed around the track, Ralph had to admit she was a natural, maybe even a winner. "You're doing it," he said. Ralph and Vanellope headed to the Sugar Rush race. Vanellope was going to be a real racer, but she no longer wanted to win just for herself. She wanted to win for Ralph, too. It was race time, but Vanellope and Ralph were late to the starting line. The other racers had already taken off. Vanellope zoomed ahead. The other racers bumped into Vanellope's cart, trying to break it, but she was unstoppable. After a few glitches, Ralph helped Vanellope get across the finish line to win back his medal. But Ralph realized he didn't need a medal after all. He already felt like a good guy. And that's the end of our story today. I hope you liked it. I miss you all so much. I hope you have a good day. See you tomorrow.